Yeah.
Here I go.
I didn't even notice those slippers, man. They're nice.
Thanks, man. Glenny Balls left them
They
here.
look comfy.
They're really comfy.
Are they loom?
They are loom.
Nice.
You got a good
loom.
eye for the loom.
Yeah, I see that little emblem right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice, man.
I didn't know there was an emblem on the bottom. I thought you had the just knack for
No,
pointing out loom.
I saw that tiny
Is that a
cornucopia.
Cancun hat?
Yeah. Straight
Nice.
from the Cancun airport.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big, I like these hats from a place.
Those are good.
Yeah. I have like 4 hats, like exactly like this, just from a place.
It's nice.
Thank you, man.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to Patreon.
We're here.
We're here.
We're ready to get
We're
fucking
here.
crazy.
I can't wait to get in the pool, dude. The sun is shining. I'm going to go get a nice base tan.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I got burnt. Yeah.
When'd you get burned up?
I was mowing the lawn. Popped the
Topless.
top off. In the
You're one of
backyard
the Austin
only.
men.
Only in the backyard, not in the
sure.
front yard.
Big
That's a
dick, shirtless
Gardini
guy.
guarantee.
Great.
No.
I caught the
You're a little javelina, dude.
I would
One day
never-
you're going to see the chopper.
Javelina.
It's the last thing. You're not even going to see it. You're going to hear it, though. And the Eagles gun is going to come raining down.
Yeah, you see his hog in night vision. That'll be the last thing. We got it. I caught the burn, like the upper forehead burn the other day, dude. I was fucking torched.
Receding hairline for me is it's fucking crazy.
You get the devil horns.
It's never seen the sun.
For real, it's a part of
Now
the
it's
scalp
only
that's
seen
just
the
been.
Texas sun.
Yeah.
It's getting crushed.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get a sunburn. Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna
we
be
got
fucking
time.
awesome.
We got plenty of time. before
Rain's
that sun.
finally cleared up. That's been some crazy ass
Rain.
fucking
Yeah,
weather.
yeah.
Not motherfucking
Yeah, a
stop.
bunch of people died.
I know.
It was crazy.
I again totally unaware of the news and like Brittany hit me with it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, the numbers are staggering.
It's like truly fucking horrifying.
Greg Abbott compared it to a football game. What do you mean?
I saw the video yesterday. He goes like, they say who's to blame? And he goes, losers.
They go, who's to blame? And he says, this is Texas. And the thing I know about Texas is we love football. And then he goes like, and when something goes wrong in football, you don't look at who's to blame. You just fix it. So we're not looking who's to blame here. Like that's
He hit him with the fucking. Why are we even talking about Epstein?
Yeah.
Don't you guys love football? Then we don't blame anyone. It's like, meanwhile, that's all you do in football.
I know.
You fire the coach immediately. Yeah.
like that's it.
I was one of those people. I was writing letters. I was going to fire this motherfucker. Notre Dame lost to Navy in 07.
Well, I think Ted
Typed
Cruz.
a nice email to the university.
Did you really?
Better fire Charlie Weiss. Yeah, I was blacked out. Notre Dame lost to Navy. They were fucking 3-9 that year.
I think Ted Cruz was out of state during everything.
Bro.
So I saw stuff being like, you didn't get back in time. Just like, damn,
He's awful.
Yeah.
He is awful.
Wasn't he out of state before?
Yeah, during they had like freeze.
Yeah.
Everything was frozen. He was on vacation. Good for him. I mean, you can't blame him for that.
It is just funny you're taking a vacation. Be like, you should have been back. Which, fair point
Yeah.
there as well.
They're all on vacation. The fucking LA mayor was in like fucking Ghana.
Yeah.
Her whole city burnt down. She was like,
Yo, boy. Just taking the pictures.
uh,
Yeah, that was.
did you see Ted Cruz on Tucker? Your mind will be blown.
What was he up to?
Saying, he's like, now I love the Bible. My favorite Bible verse says, those who bless Israel will be blessed. That's why he supports Israel so much. And then Tucker was like, what Bible verse is that? He was like, I don't know the exact Bible verse. And he's like, I do. It's Genesis. How do you not know that? You said it. He's like, you said it was the most important thing into your faith. It's the bedrock of your faith. That's what he said. He was like, the most important thing to me in my faith is this Bible verse, blessing Israel.
He's hitting Old Testament, like Israel patriotism as his cornerstone of his faith.
Yes.
Bro,
It's like, dude, just say you take money from
Exactly,
APAC. Just
man.
go, yeah, APAC pays you.
I'd have so much
Everybody
more
go,
respect.
yeah, dude, he's trying to get the bag.
Hey, he's getting the bag.
He's getting the bag, dude.
Yeah, dude, not quoting fucking Genesis and being like, well, dude, I just like gardens and it's in the Bible and that's what cornerstone. It's like, bro, come off it, bro. It'd be funny if he quoted like, then the early in the Bible and just names like everyone's son and cousin and like
Yeah,
Ham was the son of Japheth and Japheth the son of Sem. That's just the cornerstone of my faith.
That would
Just
be
obscure
that would
Old
make
Testament.
him a Muslim.
True.
They really held on to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
They're like, actually, dude, his real cousin was fucking Muhammad.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fight about it for fucking 1,000 years.
Tuck kind of owned Ted.
Tuck,
He
Tuck
owned him.
owns people, bro.
Yeah.
He destroyed Ted.
Yeah.
And he was like, what's the population of Iran? And he was like, I don't know. He's like, you don't know? You don't know that you're about to do a regime change in this country? You don't know anything about it? He's like, you tell me. You tell me. He's like, it's about 82,000. He's like, okay, great.
Oh, man. That's his whole fucking job is to know facts like that. He got destroyed?
Ted got crushed. And then the Israel shit was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
That's for real.
Yeah.
That's truly
You see that clip, you're going to be like, holy, get him out.
Oh, man.
Get him the fuck out.
Where he was like, "Why are you so obsessed with Israel?" To Tuck, and Tuck was like, "You said it was the most important thing."
Yeah. He's like, I'm obsessed with it. You said that it's the foundation of your faith.
What did he say? Like, well, I was just,
And he just basically accused Tuck of
boned.
being anti-Semitic and a bigot the whole time.
What?
Tuck got fired
It's a
up.
good
too.
move.
True.
It's the move.
He was just calling Tuck. He was calling
Allegedly.
Tuck a bigot during the interview.
Which is weird when you say bad things about Israel and people say, what are you, anti-Semitic?
Yeah.
But then Jewish people are like, I'm not Israeli. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you talk to an American person that's Jewish, you go,
Like-
you guys are getting a little out of hand over there. They go, I'm not Israeli.
Yeah,
but then you go, fuck Israel. And they go, what are you, anti-Semitic? You don't like all Jews?
Yeah.
You go, no.
True. That would be like if you're like, I don't like New Jersey. You're like, you don't like Italians? Like, well, no, it's fucking not every Italian.
Well,
every Italian.
that is definitely, that is 100% hand in hand.
Anti-Wapetic.
Yeah.
You're an anti-Wapite. That is crazy to have a government have complete amnesty, being like, well, clearly you're a racist if you don't want us to kill people. I was like, no, that's not how that works. That's clearly not how that works.
It's the opposite.
Yeah.
If I was racist, I'd be going, get him. Do it. Do it.
Get them, then we'll get
Kill all the younglings. Execute the order. Kill all of the kill 40 fucking thousand. Yeah. It's worse than what the Jedi It's literally worse than what happened at the Jedi Temple was.
Yeah,
And that was a real bad thing.
that was. It's truly heartless.
It's funny too because a lot of the people, in comedy, run into several of our Hebrew brothers.
Yeah.
And they were all very, very pro-Israel, and now they're starting to.
Walking
Even
back.
they're starting to be like,
Yeah.
both sides are. And you go, all right, well, it's at least better than where you were.
Yeah.
Because trust me, Daddy, it's not both sides right now.
No.
It was for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, the technological difference is got to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, they just have all our shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
What do you mean?
They're unstoppable in 03, the Patriots.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're in Texas. Yeah, he's in Texas, man. He's doing football. He's doing football.
Israel's like the Patriots in 03. All right, that's
We
it
had
for the
so the people who were doing school photography at my and Chloe's old, they were like, the
Sorry,
daycare.
Lemaire. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. What are you writing for the note there? This is where Lemaire bombs? Minute mark 12. Lemaire told a bad joke.
A complete shame swivel in the chair too.
You'll get him back. You got those pizza rolls. That's all you're thinking about. 200 pizza rolls for $5.
Dude, they must have fentanyl. There's no way.
That's a fucking fire sale because fucking RFK Jr. is coming. That's a pizza roll fire sale. You got to stock up, dude.
Yeah.
You got to put those in a freezer.
Dude, 250 is crazy.
Yeah.
I almost got 4 of them.
I don't know how you didn't.
Yeah.
1,000 pizza rolls. 1,000 pizza rolls will descend upon you.
It's a good deal.
It's a great deal. You got 1,000 pizza. You don't have to ever buy food again for $20.
Standard size rolls? Are they standard size?
What type of rolls are these? Are we talking quality rolls or
They're the combination.
combination of what kind? You get some pep.
Pep,
Ooh,
ham, and bacon, I think is the trick.
wow!
Combine them into a meat
You
lover.
got
Yeah.
meat lovers pizza rolls. Have you grubbed any yet? Have you tested out the product yet?
I haven't hit
You
any
stick your
yet.
finger in there. Those are quality rolls.
Put in the purple liquid.
Have you tried them yet?
No, not yet. I'm a
That's,
little
that's
nervous.
tonight.
What's
How many rolls are we talking here?
Probably go 10,
In a
20.
10 to 20?
Yeah, 10 to
10?
20
Quit
rolls.
kidding yourself with 10,
Come on.
bro.
Huh?
You're
10
going
is
20.
10's
Yeah,
20,
I'm going
dude.
20 rolls.
You're gonna hit 20 rolls.
You go 10 and then you reheat another 10.
Set them in waves.
You put these
Flank.
set them in waves.
What's the brand? Do you know the brand of them?
Totino's.
Oh, they're the real
Totino's?
deal.
They're the pizza rolls. Yeah, I lucked up.
Why are they so cheap?
It seems like the rest of them were $5 and those were just $2.50. So I think I got away with.
Dude, they're gonna
something.
be like ice cream. They're gonna make the last Avatar, dude. They're gonna be just covered in fucking ice. There's no way those things are good.
You're gonna oven heat these, right?
Nah, microwave.
Oh, you're gonna
Stop.
microwave them?
Yeah, I'm a
I thought you
microwave.
took your time and did it right.
No, I love microwaving pizza rolls.
Really?
Yeah.
When's the last time you had a Hot Pocket?
Oh,
It's been a while for me, and those were fucking great.
They're delicious,
They're
dude.
so good. The ham and cheese.
I will say it's a race against time. If you wait more than 2 minutes, it turns into a fucking brick.
Yeah.
So you got to munch those things. Yeah, Hot Pockets are delicious. Damn, bro, you got fucking 500 piece.
Totino's, dude. Are you gonna get a little Street Fighter going? It's the true combination. Street Fighter pizza rolls. You did it. You followed your dreams.
I'm living my
You moved to
dream.
Texas to get pizza rolls and Street Fighter.
Cheap pizza rolls.
Yeah.
I got beat in the Street Fighter tournament last week.
You were in a Street Fighter tournament last
Yeah,
week.
online. Yeah, I got beat so bad.
Are you ranked?
No, no, I wish.
Dang.
You're gonna have to hang out with Schultz though. He's in the Street Fighter movie
I
now.
know, and he's playing Dan. I'm so hyped about that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Dan Habiki. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna hang out with Jason Momoa a bunch because he's playing Blanca.
He's
in
Blanca?
Ambrose. Yeah. Cody Rhodes is fucking Guile. Roman Reigns is Akuma. This movie's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
That's pretty
I hope
tight.
it's good, dude.
Dude, the
You think
Mortal
they'll
Kombat
serve
movie-
pizza rolls in the theater? They've got to.
It's gotta bring my own.
True.
You're not gonna be the only guy. You're not gonna be the only one. There's gonna be a lot of guys dipping into their pockets.
BYOPR, dude.
You're gonna get some swaps going. You're gonna go, I got meat lovers. You go, this is just cheese. You go, I'll trade you 2 for 1 though. Meat lovers is worth 2.
It'll be like Shakedown Street outside, dude.
It's
bunch
roll
of
shake.
autistic
Just autistics rolling solo to the fucking Street Fighter movie. The matinee. The fucking 2 p.m. Street Fighter. Pizza
can't wait.
rolls.
I might try to go see Superman tonight.
Never mind.
What's the new Superman all about?
Liberal Superman.
I've been reading it's liberal Superman.
What?
It's Israeli Superman.
Nah,
Allegedly.
Hold up. How so?
I just saw like a tweet about it.
Yeah.
It's like the actor, like,
No, I think I forget. Maybe it was the director. Somebody
James
was,
Gunn, the director. Yeah.
where does he go? And like, when he's not
Something
doing
about
stuff,
loving
does he
it.
go to the Iron Dome of Silence?
His kryptonite is children. He keeps getting fucking blackmailed.
2 cents a roll.
2 cents a roll. That's
55 is 2 cents.
and then they're talking about inflation. I know. Trump's economy is roaring back.
Tariffs didn't hit pizza rolls.
Tariffs
yet.
did not hit the pizza roll market. That's probably why, dude. We're probably exporting the fuck out of those rolls. Now other countries can't even afford our sweet rolls.
True.
Vietnam must have been crushing the rolls.
It's time we become isolationists and just hoard all of our rolls.
I mean, for real.
Just Fort Knox them.
I think we made trade.
Remember when China was trying to talk shit, being like, you guys are too fat to work in factories? It's like, dude, you're just complimenting us.
Yeah.
You guys are skinny working in factories. That's the real loser. You guys- us fat as hell in factories is just like king shit. It's like dude,
Yeah.
our factory workers look like medieval kings, dude. That's how hard we're flexing on you. Let's
Don't
see-
get me fired up on factories. I've been so fired up on I don't know what happened. Dude, it pisses me off. We need factories.
We do.
And I'm tired of fucking pussies being like Americans can't work.
It's bullshit.
When did we get into this defeated fucking bullshit mindset?
That is bullshit.
It's like, how do you think we got everything?
Yeah.
This was all made by Americans.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
And
Being
the
like,
same people that are like, we need illegal immigration because we need them to work. It's like, dude, you sound like you are a slave owner in the South.
I know.
Who's going to pick the cotton? Not me. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're literally advocating for slave labor. I understand wanting to help and give people a good life.
For sure.
But don't use it as an excuse to be like, well, then what are the corporations going to do?
Yeah, I know.
So just fucking make them pay Americans a good wage.
Yeah, true. But the problem
Fires me
is,
up, dude.
the problem is though, if you ever worked with like a Guatemalan guy, they're so much fat. That's crazy.
Well, then fucking
You gotta step up.
Make them work. Here,
True.
give them money.
Yeah, exactly. Pay him. I remember I would do demolition. Like a Guatemalan guy would come in. I would get one room done. They'd have like 3.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
thinking about going
damn.
home and playing Grand Theft Auto.
I know.
He's trying to avoid real Grand Theft Auto. He's just
also-
going, if I don't do this, I got to
know.
go home to the real Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto.
I'm also just like hiding from my dad. My dad's just a boss.
Yeah,
so I'm just like hiding in a room.
Yeah. What? I'm fucking working.
Dad, I'm working hard as hell. As soon as he comes in, I lift like 5 things. I'm like,
Yeah, dude. I watched Out of the Furnace again. You ever
was
watch
that?
that? Shit, it's so good.
what was it about?
It's about it's Christian Bale and Casey Affleck and Woody Harrelson.
Sounds awesome.
It's great. And they're it's just about a depressing Western Pennsylvania town.
Fuck yeah.
And it's incredible. But they work in the factory.
Do they?
And then gets out of jail and he's like, well, the factory's closed and it's cheaper to make it in China, so the whole town's fucked.
Damn.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, I want.
Western PA, and we could do it.
I think they could.
That's my goal. I'm gonna save my money and start a
Factories,
factory.
bro. What kind of factory? That would be sick.
I just want to have a factory and give everyone and be like, I have enough money. We're
Yeah.
gonna split the wages
We're gonna make something.
and we're gonna make.
Lip
I don't
balm.
know.
Like
I've
lip
thought
balm
about
or
it.
some shit.
I don't want to have to export or import anything to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking golf tees. Get a lumber yard. Make some good wooden golf
That's a
tees.
good idea.
I don't know, something you got to make that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can grow and make yourself.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
just
idea.
want to have a nice town, nice Western PA. I'm going to take it to Jim Thorpe.
Whoa.
Jim Thorpe, PA. We're going to get a
They could
factory
use
back.
it, bro. They could use it.
Bring back, fucking get some coal going again. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just pay them good wages and people will do it.
That's pretty sick. Getting the factory
I think
going.
if buying a factory would be really expensive.
Yeah.
I think it would be too expensive.
Let's get investors and burn them.
True. Just fuck over the fat cats. Yeah, I would instantly become a greedy pig.
I mean, dude, you'd be in a glass-walled
The
office
second I got
in a
the factory,
three-piece
I would
suit,
go,
smoking cigars.
I'm not fucking paying these motherfuckers. Oh, you guys want to strike? Fuck you. Bring in the Guatemalans. Actually, fuck it. Move the factory to Guatemala. I'm rich. I don't give a fuck about you.
Having a fucking factory would be so tight.
Yeah, dude. Just be like, I'm paying you guys a fuck ton.
Yeah.
We're going to split the fucking profits.
Yeah. Those companies should do that because then you'd have, if you incentivize, I've always said that, like at least do some profit sharing, dude. Because if you're like, dude,
I think they used to.
Did they?
I think they used to. I could be wrong, but like Ford and
They did the profit sharing.
I could be wrong.
It makes so much more sense. It's like, dude, if you make more stuff, we're all gonna.
Dude, we should be making cars again.
I know.
Gets me going.
I know. I do. I'm always pumped now when I see like just if I'm like it's funny. Like whenever I'm on Amazon supporting the local economy, I'll see like Made in the USA. I'm like, yes.
I always thought that sucked. I was
Yeah.
like, shut up about that.
Yeah.
And now you're like, yeah, fuck yeah. At least someone's trying.
Yeah.
We don't make anything. No one has a job.
I know.
And you do have to import like all the pieces to make stuff too, even if it's like
Yeah.
made here. It's usually just assembled in America and not made here.
That's fine. Let's
I know
start
that's
somewhere.
why we're doing golf tees. I
Yeah,
Golf tees would be nice.
Or-
Tiny pieces
yeah.
of wood.
you get an orange farm.
was thinking about chairs.
Chairs. would
Wooden
be sick.
chairs.
Wooden chairs would be tight. Just push out IKEA.
Stuff out of wood.
Yeah.
So what, boats? Let's make some fucking canoes, dude.
Wooden canoes would be nice. They're all fiberglass though.
Not anymore, dude. We're going
True.
back to wood.
Not after we do heavy wooden boats.
Not after my wooden boat
Dude,
factory.
wooden warships.
Now we're expanding. Now we're literally leading the revolution. Now I'm Lenin. It's time to pay the workers what they deserve.
Yeah.
That's literally the only issue.
Yeah. We don't make anything.
And we don't make anything in this country. Nobody has a job.
Yeah. It's all
Do
service.
you know anyone that has a job? I mean, I'm sure you know some people in Philly, but
They'll work for like it's either service.
everyone's in an office.
Yeah, that's all
doing
I'm
nothing.
saying. It's either like a service or like an office job. But yeah, not a lot. You don't got a lot
No
of
one's
like
making anything.
craftsmen.
Yeah.
Actually, I was buying those protein bars I bought. That's all made in the USA.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of sick. But yeah, we do need to make more stuff.
Let's make chips. What do we think? Not potato. The fucking chips in Taiwan.
Oh, computer chips.
Fucking make them here.
They are apparently they are bringing the chips over here.
Let's do it.
We just got to bring some of those. I think we got to take some of those Taiwanese fellows though to show us.
There's no way.
We know how to
We
do it.
invented all of it.
True. I was just thinking, like, is there any old Nazis we can grab to like show us technology?
We'll get some Russians after that. We'll get some Russians and Palestinians after that all is said and done over there.
I kind of like that idea. I'm all for it. I think that'd be sick.
I just don't understand the argument that like
that is a bullshit.
The
point.
argument of, and I get it, you're going to have to regulate so corporations can't leave the United States.
Yeah,
which is impossible. That's never going to happen because they control everything. But it used to happen, yeah, back. But until now it's out of control.
Well, eventually, it's just going to be the only job available.
Fucking NAFTA, dude, and then we got butt fucked.
Yeah.
Now our shit's fucked. Now no one works.
Yeah, NAFTA was bull. Well, the only thing we're going to have available anyway all across the world is the only job will be spraying a fine mist onto like AI servers to cool them down. It's going to be everyone's job just going just spraying a mist while everyone's like, how the fuck do I make my house look blue instead of green?
Yeah. Show me what my house would look like blue.
That's the only job available. It'll be 3D printed, AI 3D printing. So every factory worker will probably be out of business soon enough. Unless you make handmade cool
You
stuff.
think a fucking robot's going to know how to make a golf tee? No. Right now you're taking jobs away from the people of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it'll be like Adam Smith had that original vision that like you put people in factories and you give them dull, repetitive work, and then it frees their mind to a higher plane, and they come up with cooler and bigger and better stuff. His vision was that you would put people in factories and they would have like religious experiences, being like, "Oh my God, I'm opening up to higher and higher vistas." I know.
No higher thoughts. I know. No one in there was having a higher thought.
I know.
But it was a sick fucking job, and they all got good money.
It is cool, especially to have a whole. That would be cool to be in a town. You just walk up a hill, hit the factory, go home. Everyone does the 4th of July party,
and your wife stays home. You have a nice house that you can afford.
Well, first of all, before we do factories, I'm going to get women out of the workforce.
That's what the factory's going to do.
You have to.
You guys
They'll be there.
No. The babes are staying home.
They can't be in them.
They can do other
dude,
stuff.
if you started a trad town in fucking
Western PA, dude, bring it back. We have the factories are there.
I know.
Think about Bethlehem.
Yeah,
steel. Think about all the steel we can
so,
make.
dude, when you drive through those towns, it's so sad when you see like the old factory and it's just like. Didn't they turn one? What was that thing we'd always do shows in where it's like an old
Bethlehem.
forge that you turn into a movie
Steel
theater?
stacks.
Steel stacks, yeah. Yeah, that's so sad.
They turned it into fucking bullshit. Used to be people used to have a real job. Now it's people going, are you going to see Mission Impossible 7? It's theater number 7. Go ahead. And I'm not, I obviously don't have a real fucking job, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Dude,
Sick of the fucking people going, who's gonna work?
That is true. Like,
everybody in this country does work.
Yeah.
It just is nothing. There's Uber drivers. There's fucking Grubhub.
Yeah.
There's all of that.
Yeah.
That's the only job you can have now.
Pretty much, yeah. Or you work in an office, and then you have
or you work in an office doing literally nothing.
Literally nothing, just doing Game of Thrones. And now with the office, like if you have an office job, I would imagine, based on like the stints at offices I had, bro, if you gave me ChatGPT at an office job, you could do not like literally the little things of spreadsheets and shit you have to do. You can be like, yo, make this a spreadsheet.
They're doing it right now. They're listening. They're listening to this podcast at their job, in an office, doing fucking nothing. Which, by the way, fuck yeah, that's what I did.
Fucking rules.
I read fucking 1,000 books.
Yeah,
I read every book.
Dude, I for real used to go.
Did nothing.
My move at an office was
45-minute dump.
Yeah,
read a book.
Minimum.
45-minute dump. Read a book.
I would set my screensaver so that it never came on, and I would take a walk for 3 hours outside. And I would actually spy on my friend who worked down the street, and I'd wait for him to come out and scare him and go back to work.
That's a hard day's work.
It was. It was all in a day. And they would literally be like, can you do this? And I'd be like, no. I was an intern. I'd be like, I don't want to do that. But yeah, that's some
I'll stop with my fucking communist.
No, it's not communistic. It's just fucking, you're talking about.
Stop, dude. Bring back the workers. We need the workers and the laborers.
You're going to have one guy in your factory pretend to hurt his leg and sue you. And you're like, what the fuck? This is fucking bullshit.
We're going to take care of that. We'll take them out back.
The goons?
Yeah.
True.
Dude, the goons are going to ride or die for the factory.
Surround yourself with WNBA enforcers.
Fuck
Just get a bunch of 5'10" women. And be like, oh, how about you talk to my associate?
That's going to change the dynamic immediately. I'll instantly become a fat cat. I'll go, actually, I should have more money so all the beautiful enforcers like me. I'm tired of them going home with all the workers and laborers.
Cover your tits and set a girl pic on that guy right now.
Go smash him. Hide your giant knockers when you do it. Don't let them get damaged, my sweet knockers.
They're all in long gym shorts.
I like it.
I like that too.
We need to get the factories in Detroit going, Lemaire.
Yeah.
My dad lost his job. He used to make dashboards for Saturn, and then he
Saturn
literally
went
lost his
down.
job to Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved to Mexico.
Dang.
Yeah.
That sucks.
To Mexico. I lost a video editing job to Mexico.
What?
Damn, they're taking our
Taking
derbs.
our gerbs.
They're even taking our video editing
They're taking our
derbs.
computer gerbs.
Dang.
Well, I think that's a major issue in this country.
It is.
I think it's kind of the root of the issue when it comes to homelessness and drugs.
Yeah, dude. Those dudes should be fucking.
Factory those boys up.
Yep. Let them freestyle between. Just like your boots are going roots.
Yes. that line always stuck with me too. Even when I loved the movie, I was watching it. The boots going roots. I was like, this fucking sucked. That wasn't a good one. He didn't win that one.
How did he not? How did that not get edited out? That was crazy. His movie did smash. That was a.
The sex scene with the girl in the factory. I mean, we're talking factories.
Yeah, true.
You can fuck in the factories.
Yeah, you
It
could.
was like the hottest fucking
You have
sex.
sex with
dude.
Brittany Murphy in
Eminem
the
having
factory.
sex with Brittany Murphy. I was rock hard, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
That's when it started. That's probably where my fetish for factories started. I was like, I'm going to open a factory. And Eminem's going to have sex in it. And then he's going to freestyle, destroy all the black guys out by the food truck.
He's gonna beat them at their own game.
You can't beat us in anything. Not even rap.
That's so fucking funny. Dude, speaking of the lads, you want to hear about Conquistador?
Oh, yeah.
Let's they're kind of one upping us right now, but maybe we'll go back in time and see if we can learn about anything. Dude, but yeah, so let me just intro this, dude. The book is called Conquistador by, I think, Buddy Levy. So just so you have that, it's the story of Hernan Cortez,
Yeah.
how he toppled the Aztecs. So sorry to switch gears to a more structured format, but the year was 1519 when Hernan Cortez arrived on the shores of Mexico from Cuba. His mission to convert the people to Catholicism, it was to get gold and to claim land for the crown of Spain. What do you think about that?
I knew that. I 100% knew all that.
Dude, the thing that freaked me out was, so he apparently, I think by the time he made it to, what was the city, the main city, Tenochtitlan or something?
Yeah.
Dude,
I always got it wrong. I always called it Technotilion.
No. Apparently, the way you say Montezuma is Moctezuma. So if you hear anyone say Montezuma, say actually it's pronounced.
Yeah,
pronounced
like you're at a
Mocte-
Mexican restaurant.
What was fucked up? So I think by the time they got to the main city, I think they only had like 50 bros with him.
Yeah.
But he had 50 bros. They had
And
horses.
10,000 locals.
Well, they had when they started with, they had a lot of locals, but they had like a cadre of like 50 dudes. They had 200 slaves, so they had way more slaves than dudes. And when I read that, I was like, no way, they had 200 fucking slaves. And it was like, no, yeah, they like they didn't have wheels that could cross the rugged terrain because they like crossed like mountains that went up, I think like 8,000 feet. Like they went up super high on mountains, so they just had dudes that would just lug shit. It was pretty nuts. So they actually had 50 dudes. In order to do that, you needed, like, if you had 50 soldiers, you needed like at least 200 slaves.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, that's kind of fucking
Now,
crazy.
were they black slaves?
Yeah.
All of them? Because I think Spain was they were dabbling.
Well, to be fair, they would probably snatch whoever. But there was at one point, so I don't want to ruin it, but there was a white slave when they got to Mexico. There was a white slave. Yeah. So, and his nickname was literally, they were asking around because they heard there was some captured Spaniards, and they were like, "You're talking about the white slave?" That was his name.
He was the one, dude.
He was the white slave.
8 Mile.
Proof, dude. It's proof.
He was everybody from the 313. Look at that.
So yeah, dude, there was a roughly 1 to 5 ratio.
Yeah.
Soldier to slave, which is
They did that in the New World. They were not afraid to bump that ratio.
Yeah,
just going, what could go wrong?
It's fucking crazy, especially if you run it through like sausage party metrics. That's a crazy ratio.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been to a party with
200 dudes.
Yeah.
50 babes.
Yeah. Now imagine that reverse, but you're a Spanish soldier. There's just fucking 200 slaves.
200 dudes ready to fucking. You go, hey, carry that. Then you get on the island, you start talking a little nicer.
You guys are with us, right?
You
These
go,
guys are
"Dude,
fucking. These other guys are
Can you
weird.
please carry that stuff?
Por favor?
I have too many cool armor on. You know, I can't.
They literally
Can't
did. They
carry
had
it. I have the
heavy
coolest
ass-
shit on. Yeah,
They had an armored horse.
yeah, they had the coolest fucking. Their gear was nice. The Conquistador helmet is fucking
Sick as fuck.
swagged out.
Spanish shirt too is nice.
Yeah, they're fucking swagged out. Spain used to rock, dude.
Yeah, Spain was fucking righteous, dude.
There's a funny,
The Wild Wild West.
That goes into
and we're back.
Spain. You were just talking about the Sangre Puro, but yeah, no. Spain fought a 700-year war against the Moors,
Yeah,
and that's where the
Reconquista.
yes,
Yeah.
it was like against the Muslims, I guess it
Yeah.
was, and but that's where. So from that war, they had to award a ton of people lordship. So Spain, by the time they were like, Hernan is like what, early 1500s, I think. I think he's like
Yeah.
1504, 1510. By the time he was setting off, they had this lord class called Hidalgos. So Hidalgos were just like the lowest. They were like peasant lords. Like they had like a military lineage, but they had no money.
But then you go to the New World and you're like, I'll conquer this land
Exactly.
on behalf of the king, and then it's like I actually control all of Hispaniola.
Now he's the Grande class.
Yeah.
Now you're moving up to the Grande class.
And then they would be like, Spain, because I read the book on Cabeza de Vaca. It was a similar story, but it was like those guys would have battles in the New World. They'd be like, Cuba's mine.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, actually, the king said it's mine. They'd be like, I don't give a fuck what the king said, dude. We're here.
Well, they would get there.
What are they going to do?
They'd be living like, I mean, the king of Spain probably had a sick life, but they would hit the New World and like one could argue they were living like they were like wild man kings.
Yeah.
They're in the jungle with like,
Just going dumb on everyone.
going dumb on everyone.
Going dumb on everything.
And it's also like, I mean, I don't think this is a good thing, but they did have new babes.
It's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
Matt,
There's like you're like the
they
king of
discovered a
Spain.
new class of babes.
They're just like the king of Spain doesn't know about that. They're dealing with the same old fucking Catalinas and all that. Now you have
Now you have new babes.
You have new
and
babes.
also it is a dog eat dog world over there. The only way to survive there would be to be a absolute psycho.
you'd have to be.
You'd have to, between the natives, but more importantly, the other Spanish
Yeah.
that are there to try to claim shit. You'd have to kill all your rivals. You'd be
Yeah,
be
it
an
was,
animal.
It was fucked up, dude. Fucking Cortez. So the book just starts out like basically pumping up, like, dude, the Aztecs were nothing to sneeze at. Montezuma ruled over 15 million people. It
Yeah.
was like it was a genuine
And the
empire.
city was incredible.
Yeah, apparently Tenochtitlan, the city of dreams, they called it.
Yeah.
They were like,
Did they build
was,
it on the lake in Mexico City?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was. It
I
actually
think it was
was
like a water city. Like
Yeah, it was. It was literally modern day Mexico City.
Yeah.
But Cortez is just like he's a nerd when he was little. He was a little nerd, and he was a weak.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he was a weak boy.
Nasty fuck, dude.
He was. He was a weak, nasty nerd, and then I guess he hit like a growth spurt. He became a jacked cad who had like a ton of like nerd knowledge. So he gets hired. I forget the
Those are the
guy's
ones you
name.
gotta watch out for, dude. That's like Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes,
He
he
was
was
a little fucking weak dork, and then he grew up to be a psycho.
dude. He was a dangerous man. So I'm skipping all my stupid notes on ritual sacrifice.
Now, let me get the notes on ritual sacrifice.
You don't know about the ritual sacrifice? So the book talks about how obviously the Spanish were Christians. That was their whole thing. They wanted to spread Christianity, and the Aztecs.
I think they wanted to spread Christianity the way we spread democracy.
Yes, yeah, very
Just
much
happens to be where gold is. They go, these guys should be Christian.
true. We don't want the people with all the gold believing in fucking weird
Yeah.
stuff, but the Aztecs, they believe they were like the reason they were like eat people and like they weren't even just cutting people's head off. They were any animal. They would like fucking like pull lizards apart in the temple. They just wanted blood.
They're 12-year-old boys. They were literally a whole country of 12-year-old boys.
Well, their whole belief was that like the universe was like just a living organism, and the balance of nature of like things raining and like the sun rising, it was like very fragile for some reason. They believed that like if they fucked up, the sun wouldn't rise. So they would be like, we need to put blood on these
How many
steps.
times?
Dude, I mean,
How many times does the sun keep rising? You go, I don't want to fuck this up. We got a good fucking thing going.
it's the only thing. I guess if it was like cloudy for like 10 days, they'd be like, oh, dude,
God
we're fucked.
Damn it, we got to kill a bunch
Did you fucking smash a
people.
lizard yesterday? Like, I fucking forgot,
I forgot to
dude.
smash that fucking lizard.
So their belief that was that like it was up to them to keep the balance of the universe going. So they had to constantly just be like
It's a lot of pressure.
it's a ton of pressure, throwing blood on the
I
steps.
thought hosting the ESPYs was a lot.
Yeah, dude.
Can't even imagine worrying about the sun.
No, the sun, the rain, they needed everything. They needed to constantly be spilling blood on the steps. And then like, you know, if they were to eat, the eating thing was like, they would like take a piece of your thigh, put it in stew. And that way they were connected to the process. So they were like, when they would eat a warrior, like a piece of a warrior, they'd be like, not only am I sacrificing blood, it's like passing through me. And like, I'm now, you know, on some divine king shit. So that's what they were up to. And then apparently they also were doing like, you know, they had like waterways. So they had like some cool, they had calendars,
Yeah.
big on calendars. That's all they were doing, is checking count. Kind of like girls. They were like kind of girls. They were like all about calendars.
And the world ends then. It's in the calendar. Sorry.
So that was their whole thing. They didn't really eat people for nutrition. They ate them for
Yeah.
the symbolic part. They thought like gold or blood was literally the life force of the universe. Like they were like, the Spaniards were like spazzing on gold, and they were just kind of like, hey, you guys can have that. And just the whole time, like, I wish I could drip blood.
I would drink that
want this guy's blood.
I want
so
to eat a piece of that guy's fucking leg. You look over, the guy's sitting there going,
yeah, they're like, yeah, you guys can have some more of this gold. I just would love to munch your fucking quad
just a
right
little
now.
nibble. Just a bite, dude. You have so much leg. Let me get one.
Let me get one little piece for me and my boys.
It's a huge leg.
We're having
dude.
a
Let me get
huge party. We just want a
dude.
little
We
bit
wanna
of your
feel
blood.
like gods, dude.
Yeah, that's literally all they wanted. And I think you were saying that they really did. A lot of their wars were just them capturing other warriors to like cut their
Yeah.
heads off and spill their blood. Not even like, I mean, obviously, I'm sure it helped because he would like.
When's the last time you watched Apocalypto?
Wow, I love that movie.
Fire it up again.
It's
Once
so
you're done
fucking
reading
good.
that book, fire
Yeah,
up Apocalypto.
the ships
It's
come by.
fucking nice.
Yeah. The first time I watched it, I was like, first of all, it was a very sick ending because you're like trapped in this little world, and it just opens up. You're like, oh, all of these people are fucked.
Yeah.
Like they're all fried. So he just painted the picture like this was truly a clash of civilizations. It wasn't like, because the Hispaniola was just like a wash. That was fucking
Yeah.
nothing. And he was like, that was totally different. But they all thought like, dude, if every place is like this is going to be a piece of cake. Although this kind of was slightly a piece of cake as well.
Oh, does it ever? I saw it on a podcast. I know I've talked about it before, but does it talk about when the Aztecs released the owl god? I don't know how true that.
Not
There's
yet.
also this is the type of history that I'm always like,
Yeah.
this is kind of fucking shady. No one knows
Yeah.
what exactly happened. But I was listening to a podcast and they were making fun of the Aztecs had like basically their nuke. They're like, this is going to destroy the whole world. If we release the owl god, which is a guy dressed like an owl. He like fired darts at the fucking conquistadors.
It's probably
He's
true.
like running around on rooftops and they were all like,
It's
see that fucking guy? That dumbass up there?
like they're just ready for the
Just
apocalypse.
shot him. He's like, I am the owl god. Fear me. I bring the death of the entire universe. Just kill him.
They did think
Cut his fucking head off.
they did like truly believe. They were like, yeah, they were completely tapped in. There was, I don't think there was a skeptic among them being like, yo, I don't know if we need to fucking.
No, you kept your fucking mouth shut, dude.
Yeah.
The second you were like, I don't know about these sacrifices, they go, you're next.
Oh, you're on the chopping
You're
block.
going to find out.
Yeah, you're on the chopping
We're going
block.
to sacrifice you, dude.
And they were also, in their defense, they were probably fucking lit because they were playing that game we were talking about where they would bounce a 15-pound rubber ball
Yeah, they
on
were
a
lit.
stone court and hip check it. And then I think they were, I forget who would, they would like sacrifice people from that game sometimes.
Talk about the Jaguar class of warriors.
Not yet. I'm only on the first two chapters.
Those are exciting guys.
They're probably sick.
They were sick.
Good eating. Good fucking eating and bleeding. But yeah, so so they talk about that. The Hidalgos was like kind of a problem in Spain. They had a bloated like lordship. There was too many lords, and they were kind of like, this is fucked up. So they were just sending those guys out to be like, yeah, if you want to go fuck around, go ahead.
Yeah.
And so the nerd Cortez grows into a strapping cad, and he gets, who's the fucking dude? Don Nicholas Ovando. He goes, Cortez, I got a job for you. We're going to fucking Hispaniola. We're leaving tomorrow. Come with me. I'll show you the ropes of colonial expansion. Cortez goes, sick. That night, he has sex with a married lady. He goes, he sneaks. He has a married lover. He has sex with a lady, gets chased out by her husband, jumps, fucks his leg up.
Oh, no.
He can't go on the boat. He goes, Don Nicholas Ovando, I can't go with you. He goes, all right, dude. Well, when your leg heals up, you know where to find me. I'll be there. Literally lording out in Cuba.
Yeah.
So he heals up. hops on a boat, goes to Donovando, and I think he had another lord. I forget his other mentor, but they end up giving him like a huge swath of land in, I think, Cuba, and his boy was the governor of Cuba at that time. So Cortez just becomes rich. He goes there the next year.
Yeah.
He has literally a ton of slaves, mines. He has like mines on his property. Completely glows up. You know, obviously,
It's a glow up.
It's a glow up. He didn't do it the right way, but it's a total glow up.
It's a glow up.
Nonetheless, he got the bag.
Look,
And
this is history we're talking about.
It's
We're not
true.
talking modern.
True.
We're not talking the glow up today that people
True.
use fucking slave labor to build stuff.
yeah, that'd be fucked up.
But
But no, so he gets just complete glow up. But then him and his boy, they are both like wretched pussy hounds. So then he smashed literally a
it's
lady
the
named.
Caribbean, bro. That's
Well, he smashed a Spanish lady named Catalina.
Spain, bro. Come on.
True, true, dude. He smashed Catalina, and his boy was like, the governor was like, you have to marry Catalina, and fucking Cortez goes, not marrying Catalina. So they put him in the stocks, but he used his wealth to get out of the stocks. He bribed his way out of the
Going
stocks.
to not liking a lady so much, you go to the stocks. Go for real. I'm not married. You
went-
guys can literally torture me.
He went twice. He went to the stocks. He fucking bribed the guy, got out of the stocks, put him back in the stocks when they caught him, and then they're like, "We're gonna fucking hang you, dude." And they don't know what happened, but they smoothed it out, and the relationship was always rocky from then on. But then the guy, his patron, goes, "All right, dude, you got to get out of here. I'm gonna send you on a fleet of ships. You can go out, and I want you to go." Basically, find slaves for me to work in these mines, and he's like, "Yeah, for sure." Cortez
Yo,
gets
I got you, bro.
He gets a flotilla of I think like 5 or 6 ships, and like a couple hundred dudes, and they go out, and Cortez immediately goes, "I'm going on my own shit. Fuck this guy."
Yeah.
And he just goes right into Mexico. fucking
Conquers an empire.
He was supposed to be out, he was on a slave errand, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that." So then he goes.
That's the thing that makes me, that's like the funniest part of this history.
Yeah.
It's just being like, yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Dude, you're never going to find me. Ever. I'm gone. I'm doing whatever I want. And it
gave
happens
him-
at both. The mutinies are hilarious.
Oh, the dude.
They'd get offshore and then the crew would go, yeah, we're not doing that.
Well, dude. So
We're going to throw you overboard.
So that must have been a real fucking that was like always a thing you had to deal with, because he had he had like
You're in the ocean.
5 captains under his helm with all these boats, and they had little boats on there and all, like just tons of people. They did bring like 14 babes with them. Just they were there to sew shirts. They were there to sew shirts.
Those poor fucking ladies.
Dude. I mean, that must have
my
been the most
God.
dangerous job ever. So they go. He has a bunch of dudes. They brought horses, all that shit, and they land at the Yucatan, basically. Pull up on like a little coastal village, and they had a storm, so they had to like scatter the ships. Cortez was the last one to get there, so he pulls up on shore. He's like, "Fuck yeah, we're at the Yucatan."
Probably somebody
definitely-
else got there first and was like, well, this is my expedition.
One of his
Yeah.
one of his captains
Immediately.
landed, completely raided the village right away. They stole 40 turkeys,
Sick.
chomping. They were roasting turkeys.
That's it. They also unlocked turkeys.
Yeah,
Nobody ever had turkeys.
never had
They
turkeys.
got literally unlocked turkeys.
Yeah, dude, they were like, "What the fuck is this?" They
Yeah.
just started. They're throwing down. They raided the village. They had already had like female and male prisoners. They went through and smashed like their fucking all their like religious knickknacks in the temple. Just completely wild out.
Fucking dickheads.
Cortez gets there. He goes, "What the? You guys are fucking up." But he didn't want to dress down one of his
Yeah.
captains. He's like, "I don't want these guys to turn on me." Be like, "Oh, you're so boring, dude. Let us fucking have
We
fun."
don't do anything. We've been on a boat for fucking 4 months, dude. Obviously, we're eating turkeys.
We're eating turkeys and we're taking fucking prisoners.
We're doing everything crazy.
So they just raided the village. Cortez comes up. He's like, "Bro," as one of his captains. He's like, "You can't be doing this. Give it all back." And then he had to. He's like, "Take the people you captured. We can't give them their turkeys back, but give them their little religious relics." And he gave them. They had green glass marbles that they would just hit the islanders with, and they'd be like, they never saw them before. They're like, "These are so fucking sick." So he gave them marbles, and he's like, "Take these marbles and your religious shit back to your chieftain. Tell him the Spaniards come in peace. We just want to work. We just want to build with you guys. We're just your boys."
Just leaning to his boy after going.
But
We
then
come in peace.
He did like chain the. So there was like the captain, but then I guess the captain had his own navigator. The navigator was told, be like, "Don't fucking board until tell him." I don't know what happened, but he couldn't chain the captain because it would like harsh the vibe.
Yeah, he had boys.
So he just chained one of the captain's boys to like a tree for 4 days. Be like, "That's your punishment, guys. Quit fucking around." So then they like return all the stuff, And then like 2 days later, all the villagers are like, I think these guys are chill. So they come out and like, dude, Cortez for like this first 5 days, he can't miss. He's just like showing them all the shit. The villagers are, he's like hitting them with marbles and they're like, yo, these dudes fucking rule. The villagers are helping them. They're like showing them honey, giving them all this like cool shit. So then like Cortez is like, all right, these guys obviously like me. Everything's cool. And he does like, I'm going to fuck them up. He doesn't attack them, but he does what's called it's called a monstro.
Is it where they fire their guns?
It's where they just show all their shit. What is it called? It's called a muster.
Did they fire the cannons on the boat or just on the...
So they gather, come here guys, I'll show you something. They gather all the villagers. They're like, check this shit out. Unload guns, cannons, all their soldiers, the fucking land. They have the whole military force. And then the cannons were one thing, but the horses came off the boat. They've never seen horses before.
Yeah.
And they started to they freaked out. They started running around because there's armored horses coming off a boat. You've never seen one. Dudes with a spear on a fucking giant creature. So they're like completely losing their minds. They're like just blowing cannons out. And like they had their archers, the crossbow men, just like nailing targets. And they even like the chieftains came out and had to be like, dude, that's so fucking sick. And they're like, yeah, dude, we're fucking pretty nasty. Here's some more marbles. And then they're like, the chieftains were like, there's a couple Spaniards that are locked up like not far from here.
Oh, they're like that fucking tribe, those pieces of shit, that tribe.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because who you guys should use that on?
They were inland.
Our fucking dickhead neighbors. That's no one knows that for some
They
reason.
hated each other.
Well,
Montezuma.
instantly they were like, you know who the real dickhead is? Fucking Montezuma. Dude, you guys should blow up his shit.
You should fuck him up. Well, he was the head of it. It was called the triple.
You like gold? He's got a whole fucking bunch of it.
Ton of it, dude. Well, he was the head. It was like a 3-part alliance because he had like completely Montezuma, or maybe his dad had completely united the Aztecs under his rule. He was like the supreme leader of all that stuff. But this like little island village was like, yo, you guys are obviously sick as fuck. We have no problem with you guys at all. After he did the fucking the monster dude on them, they were just like, damn, that's so fucking sick.
There's nothing you can do.
Just completely showed out. And then they like loaded their boats with food. Like they like hooked them up so much.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yo, there's some Spaniards. There's guys like you with beards and white skin. They're captured in a village like not far from here. It's like a couple-day journey. And Cortez is like, he's in his head, he's like, ooh, these guys know the ways of the island. I need these guys.
Yeah.
So he's like, take me to them. And they're like, bro, no way, they'll munch us. And he's like, what
no
the fuck?
No one's going to munch you, dude.
He's like, what are you
Look how
talking?
Sick our shit
Dude,
is.
he's like, nobody's going to munch you, chill. Like, no, for real, it's too dangerous. And he literally was like, you want some more marbles? And they're like, fucking fine.
Yeah, we'll do it.
He gives them green marbles. So they dispatch like 20 Spanish, like I think it was a small force of scouts of like 5 or 6 Spanish scouts. They had like a small force of 50 people behind them, some cannon or some horses or whatever. And they go on like a 2-week voyage to go find these prisoners. So in the meantime, Cortez is just kicking around being like, dude, this is so fucking sweet. I can't wait to hear back. And then he's like, why don't you guys show me around the island? They're showing him. And he's like impressed. He's like, damn, you guys have like aqueducts here. He's like, you guys really have it going on here. And then he goes to the temple. He's like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, oh, check this out. And that's when they showed him like a bunch of decapitated dogs. And he was like, what the fuck is this? And there was like
Just be like, you want to see something fucking awesome?
Just decapitated dogs, dude. Just a bunch of dogs with their heads cut off, and like birds that were like smashed into rocks, and just blood everywhere on the steps. And then the guy goes, sometimes we kill people too. He was like, no. Dude, Cortez was like, what the fuck? No. And he was like, you guys, and he had an interpreter with him. There was a guy that there was like a captured Mayan from years ago who could speak the language. And he goes, tell him about the fucking Virgin Mary, dude. And then like, so he has an interpreter basically be like, there's one true God, there's Jesus, there's the Virgin Mary, and if you worship this person, then you'll never have to worry about the fucking sun and rain. Like, dude, it's all taken care of. Relax. And but in that, he was like, your religion fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And then they had no basis of like, all they heard was our religion sucks, and they were like, the fuck is your problem?
Dude, I just showed you the smashed bird.
Look, I showed you fucking decapitated dogs.
I cut a dog's head off, dude.
They would domesticate foxes. So they had these
Sick.
cute little like Shiba Inus, and they had their heads cut off. And they're like, look how much blood is all over our steps. And they were like, sometimes we eat people too.
Dude, the whole time Cortez was talking to him, in the back of his head, he was just going, I'm going to fucking cut a dog's head off. As soon as this guy leaves, I'm cutting a fucking dog. I'm smashing a bird.
All right, one more. We'll do one more.
Yeah, give me a marble, and then I'm going to smash a fucking bird
Cortez
on a rock.
is trying to go back and forth with them, and it's just not working. So he goes, look, guys, he grabs all their statues, smashes him, throws him down. He goes, clean this fucking blood up. Check this out. Puts up a cross and a statue of the Virgin Mary. And he goes, you guys are praying to this now. Knock it off with the bullshit. And then he's like, I want to keep. There's got to be.
We're not done. We gotta cut some dogs' heads off.
Sure, obviously they kept
Honestly,
doing.
at night I'm gonna go out and go.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
There must have been people. They had to have been doing it in secret. It's like, dude,
be like,
this
the
guy's
sun's still coming up because I'm out there secretly cutting dogs' heads off. Just so you know.
So then he's like, dude, I want some flowers on here.
Yeah, you see that sun yesterday?
Yeah. Fist bump.
I got you, dude.
I got you, bro.
I fucking smashed a lizard.
My sister's tits off last night. That's a good
When she
one.
was asleep, I cut her fucking tits.
I fucking ate her nipples. so then Cortez is just like, yeah, keep that shit clean. I want candles burning 24/7. We're gonna show you guys how to get down for it. And they goes, right now, let's hold a mass. He gets a priest. They hold a mass in the Aztec temple, and he goes, I got you guys. You guys chill out.
Yeah.
Leave it to me. So then he's chilling for like another 2 weeks. Nobody comes back. Or the guys finally come back, and they're like, nah, man, we like saw some people, but no dice. We gave the note to one of the chiefs. The one guy hid a note in his hair being like, brother, here's where we are, blah, 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 blah. So then, so they're like getting at their ships. They're like, fuck this. We're going to go out. Because Cortez now is going, yeah, these guys we can't be like chilling with these guys. We got to completely subjugate.
They're bad hombres.
These guys are bad hombres.
They're going to alligator out.
Yeah, he goes, I don't want these guys forming MS-13 in the future and fucking coming through the border. So he's like, we're setting sail to go to some other. I think they're going to go to the island Mujeres, or the Island de las Mujeres, which the Island de Mujeres was named after the small religious statues of women they kept in the temple. By the way, it wasn't. I thought it was an island of babes. Not the case. It was an island of. I mean, there's probably babes there, obviously, but there was an island of tiny statuettes. That's where it got the name. But he's like, let's go to the island of Mujeres, right? Obviously, too, they were like, I mean, it wasn't called that yet, but like, we're going to go to that island. They set sail. The ship, one of their ships, their main ships that had all of their cassava bread, was taken on water, and that was like their food supply.
Yeah.
Fuck, they had to turn around. So they made a big thing, like, we're out of here, later pussies. Had to turn around in like 2 hours, sail back. The bros from the island came, helped caulk the holes and everything for like 2 days, and right as they're about to leave again, they see a rowboat coming at them like real fast. But there was like a bunch of Indian dudes, and there's like just a weird white guy. They couldn't really see; it was kind of far, so they dispatched people like, go see what the fuck that is. Dude, it was an old priest. Who was him and a bunch of Indian guides, and he's like, literally, as soon as the Indians started paddling away, he's like, no, stay. And the Spaniards got out there, and he just goes, brother, are you Christians? And they were like, bro, get over here. So they bring this guy over. I got to see his name. I forget his name. Let me reference my fucking Google document. Dude, his story's fucking
those
insane.
priests had some wild ones.
Dude, let me see. Not bragging. Fucking no. I'm going pretty much no notes on here. His name was something Aguilera. So he was Christina de Aguilera's probably great grandfather. He was a priest.
He's a genie in a bottle.
He's just a genie in a bottle. They were in Jamaica. Him, Aguilera, and like
Jamaica.
20 other people were in Jamaica. Their ship got fucked up, and then they on rowboats from Jamaica, no food, no water, made it to Mexico.
Jesus.
Half of them died. There was only 10 people left.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, dude, like 10
plan.
10 out of 20 were dead. The other 10 were on death's doorstep. They hit the island. They're like, oh my God, thank God. Greeted by villagers, munched, dude, too munched off the bed. They got picked up in the middle of like an active festival. So it was like it was already lit. There was like smashing virgins. Everything it was just completely on. Find new dudes. They're like, oh hell yeah.
It was spring break. It was Cancun.
Dude, it was totally Cancun.
Spring break Cancun.
Munch. Two of their boys get munched. They all get in wooden cages. Watch two of their boys get munched right away. Watch other like 5 other dudes get fucking just decapitated on the fucking altar. And they're like, what the fuck? And then they're just like, what's our deal? And then they realized after like a week they were just being fattened up. So they were like, fuck this. So one night, Aguilera, and there's another guy, Guerrero, with him, who was a fucking beast. There was like 3 of them, and they just broke the
Obviously
wooden slats.
broke through the fucking...
Yeah, it's a fucking wooden box. They're in a produce crate.
Yeah.
Kicked their way through, ran, then were captured. They went to another village, captured again, but they were just made that. This was the white slave. So this name is Aguilera's name was the white slave.
Obviously the white slave.
He spent 8 years in captivity as a slave, but then they were like, all right, dude, you've worked pretty hard. We're gonna free you. They freed him.
Sorry. Sorry. Can't keep a white man down, dude. I'm sorry.
You got to
Sorry,
eat.
brothers. Obviously, the white dude was like, fuck this. I'm not fucking working for anyone.
I have a kick-ass startup.
Actually, you work for me.
He was a priest. He was a man of the cloth. So he escaped, or he made it to the village, was a slave for 8 years, learned how to speak the language. And then after 8 years, they were just like, bro, thanks. Like, you did a good job.
Yeah.
You did a great job. We can't deny it. You did a fantastic job. But then his boy Guerrero had gotten captured elsewhere. He was also a slave, but he was so strong. He did manual labor and he was beasting so hard. They were just like, holy fuck, dude, you are the man. So then they turned him into a warrior. And he was like a military guy.
Sick.
So he got married into the like chieftain's family. So he ended up being like literally a Aztec warrior covered in tats. He had a fucking tongue ring. He was literally white trash. He was fucking
awesome.
He was white trash.
Yeah.
Guerrero, 8 years
It's
in
like the first white trash in the Americas.
Yeah, for real. He had fucking tattoos everywhere, a fucking 2 earrings
Fuck
and a
yeah.
tongue ring. And he just led military expeditions for the Aztecs, married one of the chief's daughters, had like 3 kids. And then once his boy Aguilera got out, he found Guerrero and he's like, bro, we got a letter. Like, there's Spaniards here. And Guerrero was just going, bro, I'm Aztec
Pretty
now.
sure his name's Warrior.
Probably.
Guerrero.
Probably. But yeah, he was
Dude,
fucking.
he's a born warrior. That guy rules.
Yeah, became a warrior in the Aztec. He just was hitting them with like Spanish military shit, and they're just like, "Damn, you fucking rule."
Yeah.
So he's like, "You can leave. I'm staying. This shit fucking rules here. I'm basically like a sub chief." So then Aguilera, he has the note. He like I guess somehow convinced these guys to take him. So then Cortez just hears the story, and he's like, "Bro, you're just my right hand man now." And that became Cortez's like #1 translator, right hand man. And then they were just like, we're gonna fuck this place up, and then that's chapter 2 starts with them being like, we're about to fuck.
It's a good cliffhanger, dude.
Thank you.
Just two guys looking at each other, going, "We're about to fuck this shit up. We're gonna kill fucking 15 million people."
Well, apparently the battle of
Fuck yeah.
that final battle, where I guess in Tenochtitlan, they say it's the bloodiest single battle in human history. They say it's 200K human casualties in a single battle.
Tell him to look up the Battle of Kursk.
Oh, I will. I'll tell him.
Tell him to shut up, because that's not true.
I read that. I was like, he's gonna push
Those
back.
are the guys who won. Going, that was the craziest shit.
Yeah,
dude. That
yeah.
was the bloodiest ever. We
Because I
killed
thought it was
fucking
like
everybody.
I thought they tricked them. That's why I was surprised. I'm like, how was it the bloodiest? I mean, it was probably
No, they used natives to attack natives. There was a fucking ton of people fighting.
Yeah, so maybe they did fucking.
It was probably pretty gross, especially because they had like fucking Swiss Army knives for weapons. It probably took forever to kill someone.
Yeah.
You had rocks and fucking sharpened stone to kill people.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was probably bloody as fuck.
And they were probably in their head like, this is like some weird religious apocalypse. So they were like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go
Yeah,
nuts.
this is it. Release the owl guy.
Look how much blood the owl guy
Give the
is.
fucking
so-
owl guy.
Yeah.
That's what always makes me laugh about him, is he had to go along with that his whole life.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, don't let me out of this cage. The whole world's gonna end. And then they're like, today's the day. He was probably like, shit, I don't have any powers.
He probably got pissed a couple of times. It was like, fuck it.
Don't. And everyone in the room was like, don't.
And he'd be like, you're lucky.
Owl God, don't do it. He's like, I'm gonna fucking do it one of
You
these
guys didn't
days.
spill enough lizard blood. You're fucking lucky. My powers.
Owl God, you're never gonna believe it. We need you today. Who is it? Who are we fighting? Like, we don't. They're aliens. They have horses and guns. He's like, fuck, I was hoping it was going to be some tribes that we were more advanced than. All right, I'll go out there. I'll give them the business. Just getting running around on roofs.
It's weird too, because one of like the major Aztec states was called like Texcoco. So kind of like Texas, honestly.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. Texcoco. But yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was great. I'm
But yeah,
glad you
Thank you.
regaled us with that.
did my deep research.
That was
Actually,
awesome.
I'm glad the reading the script would have been crazy. So I'm glad I was able to remember that stuff.
Yeah. Now, the next couple chapters are going to get pretty
They're
rough.
gonna get pretty ruthless, dude. He started out chill. He's like, guys, give them their stuff back. We're just gonna build. We're gonna build together. And then as soon as he saw those dead fucking dogs, he was like, oh hell no. These guys are
Saw
not.
the fucking Paros.
These guys are not my business partners, dude. Well, he was just like, I got to convert these guys. These guys are fucked. We can't have this going. He was, and everyone, they're like, he just plays up the human sacrifice just to like, it's like,
No.
he probably fucking, that's really scary.
Yeah.
If you're surrounded by guys that eat people, like in a new world where you don't even know how many of them there are, like he was just fluffing that up. It's like, no, he's probably genuinely
No.
disgusted and afraid.
Yeah.
There's 15 million, dude. I mean, he didn't know. He didn't know how many people were there.
When I was in Spain, they still fuck with Columbus pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah.
They were like I remember talking to a guy about, because it was Columbus Day, and I was like, what do you think? And he was like, bro, he sailed across the fucking ocean in a wooden boat and took over a country. Guy fucking rules. I was like, true.
It is funny because the more you read about Columbus, you start being like, yeah, I guess why people are kind of making a big stink about Columbus Day.
Yeah.
He was fucking ruthless, dude.
Real bad man.
He's a true bad man.
Real bad man.
Yeah, they would there was a weird thing where he would find like the hottest ladies in like those Hispaniola villages and just like fucking kill them and put their bodies on a stick and be like, we don't give a fuck about your women. Because it was like telling the soldiers like, dude, don't be tricked by the babes. And so like you'd be in a village and you see the hottest lady in your village just up on a fucking spear and you'd be like, what the fuck is your problem?
Why'd you guys do that?
I don't even understand this. I still don't get it. It was like a weird statement where you'd be like, we don't give a fuck about hot babes. Fuck you guys. It was like a weird power flex.
I get it.
And even there were some Spanish soldiers, they said that day they were going, oh, mi Dios mío, not the hot babes.
Don't
What do we
take
do?
Take the ugly
Take
babes.
the ugly babes.
Please take the ugly one.
Spike the torta. por
I actually
favor.
think she's the hottest. I don't know what you're talking about. Columbus, that one's the hottest.
Yeah.
You're talking about killing this ugly bitch? I would never look at her. I got you.
That'd be crazy to see like the fattest, beatest lady in your village just on a pike and be like, what the fuck?
The fuck did they kill her?
You're a fucking sicko, dude. There's just like literally a spear up her butt. You're like, ew, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, they would just like chop ladies' tits off and be like, we don't give a. Columbus was ruthless.
Yeah.
But he was fighting. Actually, never mind. He said themselves they're pretty docile people. I mean, that's harshing the fucking vibe, dude. You're in loincloths just like eating fruit and fucking chilling. Some guy's like, yeah, you guys think we're fucking chilling? Here's a babe
We're
on a
not
stick.
fucking around, dude.
It's a babe.
You need to pray.